Now let me make something clear to the EFF. Mr. Paulson, you in fact seem to be reading the speech of your researcher without understanding it, with due respect to you, right? In fact, all the things you say, Mr. Paulson, are exactly... Okay, I withdraw that. Let's move on. I withdraw that.
Honorable Paulson, right. You know right. The language you have used is
I withdraw. It's fine. Okay, the point I want to make, Mr. Paulson, you give a litany of examples of discrimination against African people. But that is precisely why we have a state-owned bank, for the very reasons you say, yet you're opposing it simply because it's not your bill. Let me put something to you. Mr. Shivambu's letter, you obviously have access to excerpts from it. The words you are using from Mr. Shivambu's deeply offensive and racist letter, it actually says that the bill was rushed. When I'm telling you the first version of the bill, ask cabinet ministers, they will tell you, was being circulated in 2015. When I spoke to the department at the time, the minister approached me of telegraphs and postal communications. He said to me, there's a bill, please push them to have it.
Can you take your seat,
this bill came long before.
Honorable Carrim, can you take your seat? What's your point of order?
I have a problem when this bloke here, this MP here...
There is no bloke, it's an honorable member.
Honorable Shivambu is not here. And he continues raising things that...
Can you take a seat?
He should raise with Mr. Shivambu.
Can you take a seat?
I'm not going to tolerate this.
Can you please take a seat? Honorable Carrim, can you continue?
Okay, let me come to a final thing I have to address.
Point of order, Chairperson.
Honorable Chairperson. Who is, yes, Honorable Member?
Yes, Honorable Paulson Valgat in the House. He said, I don't know, should I say the word?
Honorable Member.
The M word.
I would look at the Hansard because unfortunately I didn't hear that because there was a lot of noise.
Sorry, House Chair, what was the M word?
Can you please take a seat? Honorable Carrim, can you proceed?
Yeah, I want to end on this note because I've just spoken to Mr. Tobias Pakolo. You see Little John here, the pompous Little John, otherwise known as Mr. Steinhazen.
There are honorable members here. Honorable
Point of order.
Order.
Point of order.
Order.
Point of order.
Honorable Carrim.
Yeah, point of order.
Honorable Carrim, can you please withdraw? There is no Little John, there is honorable members in the
Point of order.
You know what I mean,
House
Mr.
Chair.
Steinhazen, right?
Can you please take
House Chair.
So, the reason
I know it's Mr. Karim's last speech in this House.
you please take
Maybe
a
he should be a
seat?
bit more generous.
Honorable Steinhazen.
Let me make something clear.
Order. Honorable members. Order, honorable members. All of us here are on our last term of the 5th Parliament. Right. So I don't think that issue arises. Honorable Carrim.
Can I make this point clear? Ms. Thandi Tobias Pakolo is clear she does not drink. She has not been in that slow lounge for 15 years.
Order, honorable members.
It is pejorative.
Order, honorable Carrim.
It is pejorative.
Honorable Carrim.
Yes.
Can you take your seat? Honorable Pando, what's the point of order?
Chairperson, we should ask the Honorable Carrim not to mislead the House because Little John was very tall and very powerful.
Honorable Pando,
thank you for
I
that.
actually asked him to withdraw that because in the reference of the House there is honorable members.
Yeah.
Can you please
the minister,
finish your speech, Honorable Carrim?
I've got 1.17 if I see it. Ms. Pandu is somebody who knows the rules very well. If she can stand up, normally very temperate and sedate to object.
Can you come to your speech and conclude, Honorable Member?
I'm responding to a matter raised by Mr.
I have ruled on the Little John matter.
Is this guy drunk?
Please take your seat.
This guy's drunk.
Honorable
Does he
Paulson.
drink? Does he?
Honorable Paulson, can you take your seat?
I'm not dealing with Little John. I'm dealing with the matter that Ms. Tobias Pakolo's children will be reading this pejorative reference. It will be in Hansard, and in fact in future somebody 10 years from now or 30 years from now, when Mr. Tobias is not around, will actually conclude from the pejorative references from Mr. Steinhazen that she is in a stupor of a drunken
Point of
sport.
order.
And I'm saying that's wrong.
Point of order, Chairperson.
What's the point of order?
It seems that Little John is the Chief Lieutenant of
That's
Pandor.
not a point of order. Honorable Carrim, can you conclude your speech?
So, can we come back to this? That essentially, this is opening a new era. It's a very signal achievement of the ANC. It's been on our agenda since 2007. and we should make no apology for a state-owned bank. And while the DA's Ms. Ngwenya raises a plethora of questions, most of them are actually in the bill. There are checks and balances. She's confusing the EFF bill from our bill. We set out, Mr. Kobisa set it out very well, the 3 fundamental reasons, but there were 2 more about why our bill, the bill we passed, the bill that came from National Treasury, is significantly better than the EFF's bill.
Point of order, Chairperson. Honorable Deputy Minister.